Hennythemoor reporting live from the liquor store. How's everybody doing today, man? Hey, it's Thursday. The weekend is almost here, man. So you know it's time for a liquor store run. So come in, get your gin, get your hen, get whatever it takes to make you sin. And we're going to come in and get drunk on that Dallas Cowboys content together, man. So, hey, in a little bit, man, at 7 o'clock my time, they will announce the official NFL schedules for all 32 teams. So, right now we're just gonna talk about some of the leaks. There's some alleged leaks, so we have some early stuff to look at. We can compare notes, see what's happening, going on. So I got some Dallas Cowboy leaks. I got some New York Giant leaks. I got some, in general NFL leaks right here. I don't know if they're all true or not, but hell, it's Thursday afternoon. We ain't got shit else to talk about. So, hey, y'all tune in, tap in. We just gonna rock, man. So, hey, on your way into the liquor store, I need all y'all to hit that like button, hit that share button. If you have not already joined the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. Right now, we're at 700 and some change. So y'all definitely have helped the channel grow immensely. So, just continue to support, continue to share, continue to subscribe. And, I greatly appreciate it. Also, we're still running one more raffle. It's $5 per entry. If you want to enter for a chance to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey of the winner's choice, all you got to do is send $5 to $Hennythemoor, which is floating at the bottom of the screen right there. So if you want to get you a chance to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey, just send $5 to the Cash App. And we'll end it on the 31st, and we'll announce the winner on the 1st. So, just support the raffles. If this one goes well, then we'll be raffling off a Dallas Cowboy ticket, right? And, hey, this goes hand in hand. So we know we're going to do a poll once the official schedule is out. We're going to choose a home game. And if this goes well, we're going to raffle off a ticket next month. So support the raffles, support the channel, share, like, subscribe, do everything in your power. And we know we're just going to rock like that. But yeah, man, so right here, I have a couple of leaks. So let's start with us, man. Let's start with some house cleaning. Let's see. So this is the official Dallas Cowboys Twitter page that released this. Hey, NFZ, I see you. What's up with you? Stephen Harrison, what's good with y'all? Hoodlum. Miss Regina Green with the green, I see you. Appreciate you for tapping in. Oh, Eli, I see you. Joe Tranchina, DP Johnson. I see y'all, man. What's up with y'all? So, yeah, this is the official Dallas Cowboys Twitter page. And as you can see here, on October the 8th, which will be week 5, the Dallas Cowboys will be traveling to San Francisco to play the San Francisco 49ers, who is a team who has ended our season the last 2 years in a row. Right, to just be honest about it. They are a thorn in our side. They are a team that have kept us from going where we wanted to go. So, I'm happy to play them. I'm glad we're playing them. I'm glad we're playing them early at that. Because, listen, we need to go ahead and play this team. And it's not going to be too early. We're going to have 4 weeks of our team being together in this new offense. 4 weeks of our coaches fine-tuning things, doing this and doing that. So I'm going to your YouTube page because I feel lonely here by myself. Well, hey, just tap in on the YouTube, my guy. I appreciate you. So yeah, y'all hit that share button, hit that like button. Let everybody know the liquor store is open for business, man. Matter of fact, let me go on here and share myself, man. Let me go on here and share it a couple times myself. So let me see. Hey, I see you, Double R. Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel, my guy. So here, let me share this to a couple of spots, and then we're going to keep rocking. But what do y'all think about playing the 49ers in week 5? You think it's too early? You think it's right on time? How do y'all feel about it? Because me personally, like I was saying, man, like I think it's the perfect time to play him. I don't want to play in week 1. I don't want our feel out game for our new offense to be against a defense of that caliber. But at the same time, the 49ers got some turnover in their roster too. Sam Darnold is new there, woo-woo. So I think playing in week 5 is the perfect time to play him. I'm not gonna lie. So this is the one that we can pencil in. This is the one that was officially announced by the Dallas Cowboys Twitter. So we can rock with that. We know that is factual. Yo, Michael H, what's good with you, man? I see you tapping in and showing love. Appreciate you for the support. DP Johnson, I see you, my brother. Thank you for tapping in. First 4 games, teams are fighting themselves. That will be great. Man, that's exactly what I was saying, bro. That is exactly what I was saying, man. And it's going to be a filling out process for us as well, man. We have a new play caller. Like Mike McCarthy didn't call plays last year. Brian Schottenheimer, system was not being used last year. Brandon Cooks, he just got here. You know what I'm saying? We probably going to run out there with a different offensive line combination than we did before. So, yeah, man. We just gonna have to see what they talking about. But I really do like our chances this game. We have a much improved team. We improved our wide receiver 2 position. We improved our cornerback 2. We even improved in the middle of our defense by adding Mozzie Smith. So I definitely think that we have a team that's better. All right. So now that we talked about that, let's move on to some of these other quote unquote leaks. Right, I'm gonna call them leaks. I see they're all over the internet right now. Not sure what the validity of them are, but we're gonna put them. No, that's not us. That's the Giants. Here we go. So I got this from Matt Owen. He is pretty decent with the leaks. I've seen plenty of them before from him. A lot of them have panned out. So I have no issue in posting these. Of course, like I said, they're leaks. Take these with a grain of salt. These are not set in stone yet outside of the week 5 matchup. But, according to this, week 1, we will be playing the New York Giants in New York. So our first game is going to be on the road against the New York Giants. I feel very comfortable with that game. And I prefer playing that game early. New York does not have great weather. They are a team that plays outside. So the earlier that you go to these teams that are outdoor teams, the better for the Dallas Cowboys. It doesn't matter when we play Miami. It's always pretty damn good weather in Miami unless there's a thunderstorm. Then they're not going to play anyway. You know what I'm saying? I want to play Buffalo early in the season. I want to go to Philadelphia early in the season. I know, of course, I want to go to New York early in the season. So that works out fine for me. And Dak Prescott has not lost to the New York Giants in 7 seasons. The last time he lost to the Giants, he was a rookie, right? So Dak Prescott dominates this team. So I'm going to chalk that up as a W. I like it. I think it's a very, very winnable game. And, I think I think the timing is right. Like I said, I don't want to go to New York when the weather gets bad. Yo, what's up with you, Ruben Hernandez? He said, what's good, Henny? We in the liquor store. Hell yeah. Everybody remember, if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, you will get half off all the items in the store. So please use your supply use your discount while supplies last. Also, like I was saying, we are still running a raffle. $5 per entry. If you want to try to get a Dallas Cowboy jersey of your choice, just send $5 to the Cash App, which is $Hennythemoor. And we're gonna be running this raffle all the way from now until the 31st, and then we'll announce the winner on the 1st. So anybody that wants to participate, just send $5 to the Cash App, and I got you. He said, Desmond Ironman said we're going 15-2. No, I don't like week 4 for bye week. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that either. If that was the case, right? Now, week 2, the home opener will be against Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, and I also like that. We get that game out of the way. Like, we have had issues with Aaron Rodgers in the past. Different team, different play caller, different whatever. Like, it's gonna be different from last time. He's not gonna be a Green Bay Packer. It's gonna be his first time coming to Dallas with a new team. And it's gonna be his first. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably gonna be his first road game. If this actually holds up, they're probably gonna open up in New York, then they're gonna probably travel to Dallas. No, matter of fact, this gonna probably be his second road game then, because the Jets and the Giants share a stadium, if I'm not mistaken. So I think the Jets are going to start on the road 2 back-to-back weeks, which would be crazy. But so if that is the case, unless they play at different times, I don't know. I'm not really sure about that one. But either way, playing Aaron Rodgers early, he ain't gonna have the time to get acclimated to the new offense, to the new system, and that shit takes time. I said he going to a new team, new coordinator, new system, new players, new protection. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a lot for him to learn. And they do have a very talented team. They had one of the better defenses last year. They had the offensive rookie of the year in Garrett Wilson. They got some playmakers. So do I think it'll be an easy matchup? No. Do I think we match up well and we're going to catch them around the right time? I do believe that. So if that is the case, if the Jets are there in week 2, I believe that's still a winnable game. It won't be a cakewalk, but I do believe it will be a winnable game. With our defense, with our improved offensive personnel, and us having the advantage of playing at home. Now they have Arizona, us traveling to Arizona to the desert week 3. They won a very good team with Kyler Murray. They're not expecting to even have Kyler Murray until like the midway through the season. So Arizona without Kyler Murray is an instant W for me, if this was the whole truth. So the first 3 weeks, we are 2-1 at worst. Good chance of starting 3-0 if we can handle business against the Jets. Right. So I definitely think we can go to New York and beat them. I think we have the advantage over the Jets at home. We don't have to travel for that game. They are coming to us. So, I feel comfortable with that game, especially catching them early. Arizona not having Kyler Murray, I don't think they have a snowball chance at hell. So I believe you can win your first 3 games. Week 5 going to the 49ers. If this is the case, right? Again, this is all about timing. We're going to catch them very early into the season. They're going to be still figuring some things out. Hey, Justin Kitchen, what's up with you, my brother? Thank you for tapping in and coming to the liquor store and showing love, my guy. Everybody hit that like and share button for me, man. Let everybody know the liquor store is open for business. Man. And again, hey, I will be live, when the actual schedule drops. I'll be live with Landlord and West Coast. We're going to have a show. We're gonna react to it. We're going to talk about it. So, just tune back in at that point. But yeah, the 3 of us will be doing a joint show, talk about the schedule release. So, just hang in there. We're going to do this show, and then we'll be right back with the next one after that. So, yeah, there's going to be a bunch of liquor store going on. So, hey, make sure to get your discount in. You're going to be here for a long time. So, get your drinks in. Grab you some snacks while you're in here. I ain't going to tell you hurry up and buy. Y'all can hang around, browse, see the inventory and shit. It's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be cool. I don't think our defense fears the Jets offense. We're gonna play better offenses than the Jets this year. We're gonna play better offenses. I'll say, like, if you think about it, like Miami has better personnel, especially speed wise. The schedule is going to be dropped at 7:00 my time. I live in Texas. Hey, appreciate that, Justin. No, for real, that real talk. Hey, I am flattered by that, and I appreciate that, man. I'm more concerned with running teams. Quarterbacks don't scare me at all. I got floor at 15 interceptions between Diggs, Bland, and Gilly. Yeah, we got a great secondary. Yo, Philly, what's up with you, my boy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, my guy. So when the season starts, will you, West Coast, and Landlord have watch parties? Yes, for certain games, I will have watch parties. For certain ones, I will have watch parties. Now, there will be instances where I actually try and go to the game, so of course I won't be able to. Dunny Holmes, what's up with you, my brother? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, my guy. Michael Lockhart, I see you. Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store. I appreciate you, my brother. Everybody on the way in, hit that like and hit that share button, man. Let everybody know that the liquor store is open for business. Let them know liquor store is open for business. Tommy Montoya, what's up with you, my boy? So yeah, I think we can beat them. I think we can beat the 49ers because we really had their number last time. Demetrius Adams, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in. Make sure you hit that share button and that like button on the way in, my brother. Yeah, watch party at the liquor store. You can get drunk with me. You get drunk and talk about the game, man. Hey, Big Benny Rich, what's up with you, my brother? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel, my guy. So yeah, man. I do believe we can beat the 49ers. Let's say Sam Darnold is not a very good quarterback. If he's going to be their starting quarterback, then that improves our odds even further. But he's going to be in a different offense, better personnel than he ever had, better coaching staff, better system. So he ain't gonna be no slouch. And like Cuz pointing out, he did run for 2 rushing touchdowns against us when we played him against Carolina. So it's gonna always be a tough game against the 49ers. But shit, and listen, just straight up taking my fandom out of it. If the Dallas Cowboys want to get to where they want to be, they are going to have to beat the 49ers. They're going to have to beat the 49ers twice. You need to beat the 49ers in the head-to-head matchup, for playoff seeding. There are going to be playoff seeding implications behind this game, no matter how early it is. And then they will be there in the postseason. You're going to probably have to beat them in the NFC Championship game or to get to the NFC Championship game. That's just how it works. I expect them to be there at the end of the season. So these games are going to be important. These games are going to be important. So, finding how to exploit the chinks in their armor, getting over the hump eventually. Yo, Justin, what's up with you, man? Thank you for the $5 donation. They got you an entry for the raffle on the 31st. And I appreciate you, my guy. Y'all remember, the raffle is still going on. If you want to enter like Justin did and improve your chances of winning a Dallas Cowboy jersey, just seeing, he said I'm coming in low. Hold on. What about now? Does that sound any better? My stuff might have been out of there. He said, y'all better not run over my black ass. Hey, we gonna let you make it, man. I'm gonna let you make it anyway. I can't speak for everybody else in the chat. So, Michael Lockhart, did the sound improve any? Let me know in the chat box, my brother. Said she won't be surprised that Dallas Cowboys won. All right, cool. Great, perfect. That's exactly what I need to know, man. That's exactly what I need to know. So yeah, before the Niners, that's a toss-up. I think we can win it. Say you sound low on Facebook. Okay. I have to figure that out, man. I don't know. I have to figure that out though. Let me see. I might have to just try and fool with the system right here. All right. So I turned it up as high as it can possibly go. So hopefully that helped a little bit. I might have to just turn down the background music a little bit. Okay. So if we continue having issues, we're just gonna try to push through it. But all right. So then the next game. So right now, for these first 4 games on here, right? The worst I expect us to be is 2-2. The only 2 teams on these first 4 games right here that even worry me are the Jets and the 49ers. I definitely think we can beat the Jets at home, especially playing them that early. So 3-1, 2-2. That's the floor. We realistically can win these first 4 games that we're looking at right here. At Philadelphia, Dak Prescott has not lost to the Philadelphia Eagles in 4 seasons. The last time the Philadelphia Eagles beat Dak Prescott, he had a rotator cuff injury on the road, and that was in 2019. The Philadelphia Eagles have not beaten Dak Prescott in 4 calendar years. I expect that trend to continue. I expect Dak Prescott to beat them. Right? I expect that. Now listen, I know the link, woo, this, that, and the third. We're playing them week 9. The weather will not be that bad. Right? I think it's like mid-October or some shit like that. We're gonna be playing the Philadelphia Eagles week 9. we should be fine in regards to that game. In regards to that game, we should be fine. I think it might be late October, early November, some shit. But it's still going to be super bad. Then we are hosting the New York Giants. The Giants are another team that I mentioned, like week 1. We'll be even better at that point. I don't think that much of the Giants in terms of their personnel groupings. I think we're a better team, top to bottom, especially at the quarterback position, especially at head coach. So I believe we can beat the Giants easily. Carolina, they'll either be playing Andy Dalton or they'll be playing a rookie. I believe Dan Quinn against any young quarterback is going to succeed, and it's going to make it hard on them. So I think our defense alone gives us the edge week 11 if that is the matchup. Washington at home on Thanksgiving, traditional rivalry game. We should win that game. Philadelphia Eagles in Dallas. They have not won in Dallas since, when was the last time the Philadelphia Eagles won in Dallas? Any y'all want to take a guess? The last time the Eagles won in Dallas? Don't even worry about it. The last time the Eagles won a football game in Dallas was in 2017. So that's even longer than the last time that they actually beat Dak Prescott. So the Eagles have not won a football game in Dallas since 2017. And that was the game where Ezekiel Elliott was suspended. So do I think the Eagles are going to magically beat us? No. We play the Eagles well. They're a very familiar foe. And I believe they got weaker. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Cuz disagree about this, but they lost a very good defensive tackle in regards to Hargraves. They lost a 149 tackle linebacker. They lost a safety that had 6 interceptions. So I don't necessarily think that they're a better team. And we beat y'all last year. Like Eastside, we beat y'all last year. So that doesn't really. Hey, shout out to this is my boy Benny. Hey, shout out to Benny for the $5 donation. They got you an entry for the Dallas Cowboy jersey on the 31st, my guy. Thank you for the love and the support. And y'all keep supporting. Y'all keep sending the raffle entries. Y'all keep hitting the like button. Y'all keep hitting the share button. It's everywhere. They still have Slay. Oh man, we're gonna have a field day. Listen. Dak Prescott has never lost to the Detroit Lions, and Darius Slay was their number 1 corner for majority of that time. Like Dak Prescott has had fantastic games against Darius Slay. He has had fantastic games, against Bradbury. So just because they're on the Eagles now does not mean I'm just going to instantly put some respect on their name. Now I think Bradbury is a good corner, but I'm not going to act like we haven't tore his ass off the frame before. Like we done beat them boy black and blue 100 times over. So, at least I like Darius Slay, you know what I'm saying? When he became a free agent, I did actually want him to become a Dallas Cowboy. That was prior to us ever getting Trayvon Diggs, that we were in cornerback purgatory at that point. So I had liked him. I had liked him when he was a free agent. I wouldn't mind getting him. But, at this point, he's part of the shit eating Eagles. And he's a little bit older, man. He's a little bit older corner. And we've had success against him in the past. So, salute to Darius Slay, a great guy, great player. But, we got them boys' numbers. Eagles will be tough this year, but they do have a lot of young. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, they didn't really replace, their production. They replaced their production with potential. Like, the guys that they got potentially can be better. Then, hey, what's up with you, Jose Banks? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, my guy. So yeah, man, they replaced like guys who were producing 11 sacks, producing 149 tackles, producing 6 interceptions with guys with the potential to be good, but we haven't seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like theoretically they can be better, but theoretically they can also be much worse than they were. I do like the Swift move. I mean, it's low risk, high reward in terms of personnel. He hasn't played he hasn't played a lot of football. He has a long injury history. Never had 1,000-yard season, anything like that. But he's a good player. He's a very great pass catching running back, explosive. You know what I'm saying? That's really the same with the Penny, with Penny as well. Like, he's a good running back, but both of those guys are riddled with injuries. That's why they are on different teams right now. That's why they didn't get second contract with their original teams. No, Eastside, we will not. We will take a step forward. What's up with your cue ball? I see you tapping in, my guy. I see you tapping in, showing love, man. Hey, everybody, make sure y'all hit that like and share button on your way in. On your way into the liquor store. I need y'all to do a couple of things on your way in here, man. I need y'all to slap a couple of Eagles fans, not Philly. Y'all let him make it. He with me. He with me. So y'all let my boy make it, man. So I need y'all to slap a couple of Eagle fans, not named Philly. I need y'all to hit that like button. I need y'all to hit that share button, and I need y'all to hit that Cash App for the raffle, man. I said Cowboys schedule as follows. I got us winning 14 games. New York Jets, Arizona, LA Rams. We should beat the Rams. Like, the Rams have a bunch of question marks everywhere around their team, so we should beat the Rams again. We should beat New England, because the New England is coming to Dallas. I definitely think we'll beat Carolina. I think we'll sweep Washington. Yeah, we can definitely. There's a good possibility of us winning 14 games. Like, and listen, I hate that this happened like this. We're gonna play Buffalo late in the season. I do believe, like Cuz said, that when he write about some shit, I'm gonna give Kinfolk credit. I do think they want to see the Dallas Cowboys play the Buffalo Bills in the snow. Panthers are gonna be young. You know what I'm saying? Like, Panthers, sound like they're gonna be tough, but like, I don't think they're ready for this defense. It's not really about, us against their defense. They've had a very solid defense for several seasons now, and we beat the shit out of them. Like, we scored like 40 plus points on this defense. Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdowns. Yeah, they had a great defense in 2022. They had a great defense in 2021. And we beat the shit out of them when they had a good defense. Not taking anything away from them, but Dak Prescott had a 4 touchdown game against the Carolina Panthers in their defense. You know what I'm saying? So, am I really concerned about the Panthers? No, I think they're too young right now. We have a veteran. We have a veteran defensive coordinator, a Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator. A lot of time in the league. Like, I ain't worried about no young guys. Yeah, they had Darnold, and we're not gonna act like Darnold was playing bad at the time. Darnold was playing pretty good football when we played him. Now, after we played the Dallas Cowboys, their entire season went down the drain. You know what I'm saying? Their entire season went down the drain after we beat them. But they were undefeated when we played them. They were playing pretty good football up to that point. And I'm gonna point this out. We are gonna be playing. We are gonna be. Hold on. Y'all hear me? I think I got a damn short in my headphones. All right, audio input. We good. Okay, my shit has flashed out. Yeah, I see that. I look like I'm good now. Y'all can hear me though, right? Okay, good. 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 But yeah, let's see here. It is FCC. We'll see. We seen our leak, right? Our alleged leak. Thank God. Okay. Now this is overall strength schedule. Pre-schedule release. This is the overall strength of schedule. And look who's at the top this year. So look how things change. So the Eagles allegedly have the toughest schedule in the NFL this season. According to this graphic. According to this graphic, they have the toughest strength of schedule. Miami Dolphins have the second. New York has the third. And our Cowboys somehow, despite, being the fifth seed, have the fourth hardest schedule in the NFL. Right? So, like, we still didn't get the Eagle treatment. Eagles had the fourth easiest schedule last year. We had the fourth hardest schedule this year. So, it is what it is. We'll be more battle tested. We'll know for sure who the hell our team is with the teams that we play. AFC East has some pretty good teams in the form of the Buffalo Bills, the Dolphins. We do play the 49ers this year, play the Eagles twice, play the Giants, who were a playoff team and won a playoff game twice. So we have some pretty good competition this year. We have some pretty damn good competition this year, if I do say so myself. Hey, Freddie Morales, what's up with you, my boy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, my guy. Yeah, I don't necessarily think they're better than the Dallas Cowboys, at least not right now. They changed everything. They changed their defensive coordinator. They've changed their offensive coordinator. They're swapping out parts. So I do think I do think that they have a good team, but I don't necessarily know I ain't gonna say for a fact that they have a better team than us. I think we got a better coach, and I think we got the better quarterback. And that shit matters a lot. That matters a lot, especially with a team that you play 2 times a year, especially with a team that's in your division. And not to take anything away from Jalen Hurts, because he made an All-Pro selection. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him love for that. But as a passer, as an overall passer, he is not better than Dak Prescott. Prescott has him beat in terms of completion percentage, passer rating, QBR. His career high in passing touchdowns is higher. His career high in passing yards is higher for a season. So every actual quarterback metric, Dak Prescott is superior to Jalen Hurts. Like this, like honestly, I'm just speaking from a statistical fact. Dak Prescott is better in every quarterback category except for rushing. Except for rushing. It said again, I will wait till after preseason to give my win-loss prediction. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's up with your action, pal? Thank you for tapping in. Everybody just now coming to the liquor store, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know the liquor store is open for business, man. Let them know we in here getting drunk with this content together, man. And if you have not already joined the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Right now we're at 778 people, and I'm trying to get up to 1,000. So I need about 222 more folks to come in and show love to the channel, man. They said what makes Hurts a great quarterback? He don't turn over the ball like that. But Dak a better passer right now, but he's getting better. I agree with you. Joe said he predicted gonna win between 1 and 17 games. Boy, you crazy. I'll take that bet too. But yeah, man, like listen, Jalen Hurts, and listen, I'm not mad at him. He plays in a scheme that that highlights his talents. They do a lot of RPO, play action. He was averaging like 11 rushing attempts a game. So that they didn't actually throw the ball throw the ball a lot, and that's okay. That's fine. That's completely fine. Because at the end of the day, as long as you win football games, like I get it. You know what I'm saying? But long term, he's gonna eventually have to throw the ball. Like Josh Allen is talking about running the ball list right now. We know his ass was there a running back for a long time. His ass was damn near running back. So we know that that kind of beating that people take, to run the ball consistently is going to eventually catch up to him. Right. I do agree with that. He said Hurts is going to have to start making full field reads and throws at more than 5 routes first before that gap closes. I agree. Listen, they got different job descriptions. You know what I'm saying? Like they're both quarterbacks, but like they both are asked to do different things in their offenses. Just like the manager at PetSmart is asked to do different things than the manager, at a truck stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got to worry about no animals having feed and shit like that in stock. Just like over there, they got to have the oil, deal with the truckers, make sure this and that going on. It's the same position, but they're doing different jobs really. Anyone know anything about Tyrus Wheat from Mississippi State? I do. Tyrus Wheat was a second team All SEC player from Mississippi State. Some people had him as high as a 4th round pick. Real good edge rusher. Never actually had double-digit sacks in a season, if I'm not mistaken. But he did improve his pass rushing efficiency every single year. He got better as a pass rusher and as an overall player. So I like him. I don't know if he'll actually make the team, but I do like him. Yeah, apple to oranges. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like on paper they're both quarterbacks, but they're both actually do completely different things. Within the roles of their respective offenses. So hard to say. Yeah, I know. We signed him. Yeah, he was one of our undrafted free agent signings. So he'll be here for at least throughout training camp and preseason. You know what I'm saying? I think he has a chance to make the team. He'll just have to beat out some guys. The Dallas Cowboys picked up a couple other guys that can actually rush the passer too. So I don't really know how that's going to play out in terms of him. But I do like him. Is that that's true? Yeah. Yeah. And listen, I'm not gonna knock him, for being a running quarterback. He passed for under 4,000. I know that for a fact. He passed for under 4,000 and he passed for under 30 touchdowns. So he has a way to go as a passer, but it is what it is. I'll take Dak Prescott, every day of the week right now over Jalen Hurts. No offense to the young man, but my quarterback is top 10 in league history in all the major passing stats: completion percentage, passer rating, touchdown to interception ratio. Like Dak Prescott got that. So I'll take Dak Prescott every day of the week, every month of the year. I will take Dak Prescott. Yo, Neil, what's up with you, my boy? Thank you for tapping into the liquor store and showing love. Johnny Herrera, what's up with you, my boy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store. I need all y'all to hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button if you ain't already joined the channel, and hit that cash app. We're still running the raffle, $5 entries, and the winner of the raffle on the 31st will receive a Dallas Cowboy jersey of their choosing. Says, sorry to say this, but in my opinion, Hurts will go the way of RG3 if he gets injured. And if they keep asking him to run the ball at the rate that they're asking him to, injuries will happen. That's why there's a short shelf life on running backs. They take a lot of punishment. Them KJs, what's up with you, man? I see you tapping in, my guy. Thank you for showing love to the channel. I need you to hit that like button, that share button for me, my boy, on the way in. Dak don't play Hurts. Dak play against the Philly defense. Yeah. And Dak dropped 40 points on the Philly defense last time he played them. So, really, if I'm not mistaken, Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys have scored 40 points against the Eagles the last couple times that Dak Prescott played them. Because I was there in 2021 at the home game. We scored 40 points then. Of course, they scored 40-something points, when they threw the game at the end of the season. We scored 40 points when Dak Prescott played this year in Dallas against the Philadelphia Eagles. So last 3 games that Dak Prescott has played against the Philadelphia Eagles, the Dallas Cowboys have scored 40 points or more. So I'm very comfortable with Dak Prescott, going forward, doing what he got to do against him. Yeah, like I said, like he's improved as a passer. He's a better passer than he was coming in. But right now, like you said, I'll take Dak right now. I'll still take Dak right now. If he go out here and throw for 5,000 yards or something crazy like that, then we can have a different conversation. But right now I'm taking Dak Prescott. No knock against the boy, but I think Dak Prescott has proven more. I mean, listen, they just paid Jalen Hurts $51 million annually. So yeah, of course, man. Of course, they're going to have to use the running back room more often. He's a big part of their he's a big part of their future. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you're playing chess. You know what I'm saying? You don't give up your king or your queen. Like your most valuable piece on the chessboard. You don't want to risk them. You don't want to put them in harm's way. You'll give up a pawn. You might give up a rook, but you're not gonna give up you ain't gonna give up your king and queen so easily. So, they mean more. They mean more to the game you're trying to run. So with that, yeah, like they should decrease the amount of times he runs the ball. They should lean more on the actual running backs, and they should try to keep the boy healthy. Because remember, he got nicked up at the end of last season trying to run the damn ball. Put their entire season, all the good shit they did up to that point was put in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? All that shit was put in jeopardy because he got hurt at the end of the season, and that allowed the Dallas Cowboys to close some ground. We were playing for the division in week 18. If we had won, they had lost, we would have won the division and been the first seed. So, with the amount of money that they put into the boy and the hey, like they gotta protect him. You gotta protect him. Let's see. So yeah, this is strength of schedule. Listen, I ain't tripping that they say we got the fourth toughest schedule. We knew the teams that we played, when they announced it. We knew there was some pretty decent teams on that schedule. But we can't be concerned about that. If we're going to be the Super Bowl champions, that means we're going to be the best team at the end of the year, right? And that's that's all that really matters at the end of the day. As long as you are the best team going into the playoffs and you can possibly be, that's fine. Like another thing I'm gonna steal from West Coast, like you have 17 opportunities to build the team that you want going into the postseason. So each one of these is a dress rehearsal, really, for the team that you're going to be taking into the postseason. You know what I'm saying? So you should be trying to play well, build on your success. Find out what works for you, get all that shit fine tuned before the postseason starts. So you just using these 17 opportunities to get the best seeding humanly possible, to get the best team humanly possible, and then you just go from there. So the strength of schedule for us is not really a big deal. But, I feel like the Eagles having such a weak schedule last year played a part in them being able to win a division. So it's cool that it's pretty much an equal playing field at this point. They have a tough schedule. We have a tough schedule. Let's see how that shit plays out. I think we're the better team, and I think the Dallas Cowboys will go out there and prove it. Oh, yeah. The 49ers have been crying all off season. They've been crying all damn off season. Yeah, you got to beat them anyway. You play them twice, and if the Eagles are serious, are really, really, really serious, you got to play them in the postseason too. So you probably played the Eagles 3 times this year, and what I would like is for us to beat them all 3 times. Like that would be the ultimate FU to that organization. Sweep them during the regular season and beat their ass, in the postseason. Maybe if their rookies from last year did something, but that could Cox steal Clark last summer after not playing. JV team of Texas down there in Houston. Facts. Nobody give a damn about the Houston Texans, whatever the hell they want to be called. Houston Texans, Oilers, whatever the hell they're supposed to be. And I do know football. I know the Oilers, or the current Tennessee Titans, but whatever. All right, so now that we talked about strength of schedule, let's talk about some leaks from around the division. So this is supposed to be the Giants division schedule. This is supposed to be the Giants schedule. Giants got a rough ass schedule. To be honest, the Giants have a doozy of a damn schedule when you see how all this shit pans out. They got to open with us. They got a winnable. So that's gonna be a very tough game. Dallas Cowboys be beating the shit out of the Giants. We really own that. We really own that franchise. So they're gonna play a division rival that they don't ever beat in us. They're gonna play the Cardinals. They're gonna play the 49ers, who are a very, very good team. They're going to play the Seahawks, who are a playoff team. They're going to play the Dolphins, who are a playoff team. They're going to play the Bills. Both these games on the road, right? They got to go to Miami, turn around, jump on a plane, go back to New York and play the Bills. Then they got to go to the damn Commanders. And the Commanders and the Giants, those are two teams in the franchise that play each other very close. Right? Then they go back to New York and play the Jets. God, dog, nobody gave a damn about the well-being of the Giants. Then they got to go to Vegas. That's a toss-up. I don't know how good the Raiders will be this year, but I know they got Devontae Adams. I know they got some playmakers, right? So that they played 7 road games in a 9-game stretch. Jesus. Then they go back to us. They play the damn Cowboys after that. Man, they have a horrible schedule. Yeah, they play 7 road games in a 9-game stretch. If this is real, like the Giants, I don't give a damn what the strength of schedule says. Like this is a nightmare. There are not a lot of listen, for the Giants, there are not a lot of winnable games on this damn schedule. There are not a lot of winnable games on this schedule, man. Like, I'll give them the Cardinals. I'll give them maybe their home game against the Commanders. They might be able to win the home game against the Commanders. It's a little shaky after that. It's a little shaky, bro. Yeah, I don't know about this one. He wanted to be a winning team, so as they say, yes, you do the crime, you do the time. Yeah, we're gonna win a division, Neil. Don't even worry about that. Yo, what's up with you, Raymond Silas? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel, my guy. I appreciate you for the support. And brother, hit that like button, that share button on your way into the liquor store, man. And hey, I got 34 people watching. If y'all want a chance to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey, all you got to do is send $5 to $Hennythemoor. If you send $5, you'll be entered for a chance to win a jersey, and we're gonna draw the winner on the 31st. So that entice you, and you want to support the channel, send $5 to the Cash App. Also, if you're watching, if anybody know who it is, S.A. Richburg won the last jersey, but he has not reached out. I have no idea who he is. I don't even know if he one of the followers, but he sent $50. He won the raffle with his 10 entries, but I have not been able to contact him. So please, if y'all know who S.A. Richburg is, let him know to contact me so I can get his jersey sent out. Because after about a week and a half, 2 weeks, if he does not come forward, I will draw a different name, and that person will get a jersey. But please let S.A. Richburg know that he won a Dallas Cowboy jersey, and I'm trying to get it to him. So I need him to reach out, let me know his mailing address, his size, the jersey he wants. I need to know. But please, if you know who he is, let him know so I can get it to him. If not, in about 2 weeks, we're gonna redraw. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he doesn't come forward, somebody else gonna get blessed with a jersey. Houston gonna be fighting hard for third. They got a pretty decent division this year, man. They got a pretty decent division this year. Let me see who all in that damn division, because they got the Titans, the Colts. Then it's Houston. What's the other? What's the fourth team in that division? Oh, the Jaguars gonna win that division. The Jaguars win that division easily. Hey, shout out to Michael Lockhart for the $5 donation, my guy. They got you an entry into the raffle on the 31st. So salute to you and everybody who also wants to improve their chances of winning the Dallas Cowboy jersey. Just hit the Cash App. He said, "You say you think he's an Eagles fan that too ashamed to come forward." Hey, I would have sent his ass a Dookie Green Eagle jersey. You know what I'm saying? That what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he could have got an Eagle jersey that he wanted. Like I say, hey, but he supported the channel, so fair is fair. He supported the channel. He was drawn off the app for the entries, so he wanted fair and square. So if he wanted a Dookie Green, AJ Brown jersey or Jalen Hurts jersey, whatever it is, it would hurt my eyes to look at it, but I would have sent it. Probably would have sent him a little care pack. Would have sent him shit along with it. He might get hungry when he open up his box. Yeah. So, hey, Eastside, let me ask you, like, realistically, how do you think your team matches up against the Jaguars? Because right now, and I'm not even a real big Trevor Lawrence guy, but I think Trevor Lawrence is a better quarterback right now today than your rookie. You know what I'm saying? I think that Peterson is a better coach right now than your head coach because he doesn't have the experience. Peterson is a Super Bowl winning head coach. He won a Super Bowl. So you got to give it to him. Oh shit! I do like the wide receiver help y'all got. I do like Tank Dell. I do like Dalton Schultz. That's my guy. I would campaign for him to stay, but y'all got a lot of question marks. I do think that Nico Ryan will get y'all team turned around eventually, but it's gonna be a lot to ask like year one for y'all to go out there and compete and win that division. So Eastside, how do you feel about your chances? I don't feel good about them. I don't feel good about the Giants' chances either. Like, where are listen, y'all looking at what I'm looking at. If this is real, right? Because Ari is pretty damn good, right? Ari is pretty damn good at what he does. If this is real, he said he confirmed this shit. He stamped this with his name and likeness. He stamped this shit. So if this is true for the Giants, where the hell do you see a win for these boys? Dwayne Brown, what's up with you, man? He said, "Don't put a troll on the spot." Listen, I just had to ask him a simple question, just in regards to the way that his current team is constructed. From the personnel down to the coaching staff. I want to know how he realistically feels about his odds of winning his division. That's a simple question, because the first thing that teams need to worry about is winning their division. Right? You win your division, you're automatically guaranteed a playoff spot and at least the 4th seed. Then after winning the division, you worry about seeding, right? So, you got to put the horse. You got to put the horse before you put the carriage. You can't be sitting here talking about this, that, and the third, and you can't win your division. If there's 2 teams in your division better than you might not even make the damn playoffs, no matter what your record is. So, this is what I need to know, man. So, I for sure know the Jaguars are better than you. Take their rebuilding serious. Don't fire the coach after 2 seasons. Tell me about it, man. Yo, Sugar Daddy Williams, what's up with you, my boy? Thank you for tapping in. Hey, everybody coming into the liquor store, man, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that share button. I need y'all to get your hands strong. Now, listen, I'm actually do a lot of action with your hand. I'm actually hit a like button. I'm asking you to hit the share button. I'm asking you to subscribe. I'm asking you to slap Eagles fans. I'm asking y'all to hit the cash app. I'm actually I do a lot with y'all hands, man. So I understand if you develop corporal tunnel or something. But, what I'm saying, I will deeply appreciate all that. Yeah, no, they ain't making the playoffs. They ain't making. And listen, I like CJ Stroud. I do like CJ Stroud, but they ain't making no playoffs year one. They're about 3 years out. Because CJ Stroud is going to need some development before he's on par with Trevor Lawrence. And again, I don't even think that highly of Trevor Lawrence, but I think he's a starting quarterback. If we're talking about top 10, he probably like the 10th or 11th best quarterback in National Football League right now. I'll give that to Trevor Lawrence. I'll say that about Trevor. I'll say that about Trevor. I know for a fact, Bryce Young is probably going to be like quarterback 20 year one as a rookie with with that offensive personnel that y'all got. Hey, shout out to Dwayne Brown for the $10 donation, my guy. They got you 2 entries into the jersey raffle on the 31st, and you double your chances of winning the Dallas Cowboys jersey, man. So salute to you for the love, the support, helping the channel grow, and I thank y'all for that, man. Texans are they're on the right track, but they need a couple years. I like giving Eastside a hard time because he always coming here talking shit. But Eastside know he my guy, man. Philly in the same boat as Oakland. Only thing worth looking at are their cheerleaders. God, dog. Listen, I ain't seen a pretty woman from Philadelphia yet. They be out there looking like hyenas, jaguars, saber-tooth tigers. The people, as a matter of fact, y'all seen the movie, The People Under the Stairs? That what the motherfuckers look like. So, like, ain't nothing good about Philadelphia. Like, the air polluted, the city look like it's Iraq, like bombs done fell somewhere. They broke, they ugly, they mamas don't love them. I ain't got nothing good to say about Philadelphia. Listen, a fan base, like, listen, like, I have nothing good to say about the Philadelphia Eagles. No, I got a couple cousins. I got a couple homeboys that rock with the team. I talk shit to them too. They know I love them. But I would never say anything good publicly about the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never say anything good about the damn Eagles. If I ain't got to Deliverance. Ooh, I ain't seen that movie in so damn long. That's deep cut. Joe says Eagle women have more hair than Chewbacca. He said Iraq. Damn. I know. I should not offend Iraq like that. Like Philadelphia, like, I don't know, man. Philadelphia is a horrible place. I think if you died and went to hell, you wake up in Philadelphia. Trevor Lawrence has a chance, but I'm not sure how much he has to grow. Has the tools, but I just don't see it. Hey, he's a good quarterback. Now listen, the people that put him as a top 5, top 4 quarterback, I never understood this because he threw just as many interceptions in the playoffs as he did touchdowns. He threw 5 touchdowns to 5 interceptions in the postseason. Right, so he has a lot of room to grow. Damn. Regina said they eyes so cockeyed they cried down their backs. Y'all dragging the Eagles. I love it. I love that shit. He said, damn, you sound like Eli Apple describing New Orleans. He was wrong for that shit. I been to New Orleans. We had a family vacation down there. It was beautiful. Me and my brother Boopy had a great time. It was years and years ago. But we had a great time in New Orleans. We went down Bourbon Street, hit the bars, seen the nightlife. People was cool. We hit the casinos. It was lovely. So Eli Apple should not say anything like that about New Orleans, especially like it's the South. I'm gonna take up for the cities in the South, man. Like, I'm a country boy. Like Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas. I'm gonna take up for all that. I'm gonna take up for all that. But yeah, so like I don't see. Oh, you're 2 hours from New Orleans. That's what's up, brother. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I like New Orleans. We're gonna have to take another family vacation down there. It's gonna be a long ass drive, but I think it'd be worth it. But yeah, as for the Giants, I do not see a lot of wins for them. I don't. So let's see. Where else did I have out here? There was our leaks, our strength of schedule. The verified one. I have some more leaks on here. I just gotta send them up here and get them loaded in. So bear with me. So 1 CR division right now. I definitely see us winning our division. I think we're the team to beat in the division. I know the Eagles are the ones that are the defending division champions. I know they're the division coverage champions, right? Hats off to them. They did that. However, you know what I'm saying? However, with that said, I believe that we improved our team and we improved our team with veteran players. Like the issues on our team, we re-signed Jonathan Hankins to help shore up the run defense. We traded for Stephon Gilmore to shore up the cornerback too. We traded for Brandon Cooks to shore up wide receiver too. So I definitely think that we're the team that actively got better with veteran players and veteran presence with guys that been there and done that in the league. You know, the Eagles got some good young guys, right? But it's always about the potential over production argument. Like they might be great players in 4 years. They might be great players in 3 years. But I don't necessarily think they'll be great players right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a learning curve for what they did for this shit. You know, and you know, even though they're highly touted guys, there are more first round busts than there are, than there are hits. Hey, T Smooth TV, what's up with you, man? Facts. We will see if Hurts is a true quarterback when he has to drop back and pause because they ain't gonna run him. So who y'all talking about? We really just been having a very broad conversation. For a quick recap for y'all who are just now joining us on this episode of the Liquor Store, we talked about the Giants having no way of hell winning this damn division. Look at their schedule. Week 1, Cowboys. Week 3, 49ers. Week 4, Seahawks. Week 5 at Dolphins. Week 6 at the Bills. Week 7 at the Commanders. Jets come to them. Like they have a horrible schedule. So Giants, if this is true, they have the hardest schedule in the damn division. I don't give a damn what the other graphic says. Right? We were talking about that. We were talking about our own leaks, right? Because Matt Owen leaked some alleged games supposed to be happening. We're supposed to open up at the Giants, supposed to play. We know for a fact we played on the 49ers week 5. I know for a fact that we played Washington on Thanksgiving. So, like, those are some of the things that we were talking about. Then we looked at the strength of schedule. Allegedly, the Eagles have the toughest schedule. After looking at what the Giants had, then I don't know about that. Then we had the 4th hardest schedule. So this is a quick recap what we were talking about. We were talking about it in way more depth before you showed up, but that was just a quick recap of what the hell was going on in the liquor store. And of course, we've been talking shit about the Eagles, how they cockeyed and cry down their own back, how they women are ugly, how they mamas don't love them, how their city looks like a war-torn battlefield, why their water's infected. All different things relating to the Eagles. Why they eat shit, I think it's a disease. So there's a couple things I was talking about. Eagles lost too much on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't see it. I don't see it, and I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Confucius. I'm not all seeing. I don't get it right all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I always give my educated opinion, and my educated opinion based on the personnel that they lost, and the roster moves that they made in the offseason. I do not think that they are a better defensive team right now. I don't think it's a better defensive. They're a better defensive team right now. So I think they took a step back on defense. I think they're about the same on offense because they still got Quez Watkins playing quarterback, wide receiver 3. He has a drop issue, so we'll just see how that goes. In regards to that, speaking of the Eagles, man, I'm finna see if I can get their supposed leaked schedule up here real quick. All right, so I know for a fact this is a game that they announced they are going to play the Kansas City Chiefs on November the 20th. It's going to be Monday Night Football, the rematch of the Super Bowl. So that is one that was verified by their actual team page. I'm going to get that posted real quick, just so y'all can take a look. Hold on. Let me send this to myself so I can get this uploaded. Hold on. I'm finna upload it so you can see. HTL, you know they will make us play Buffalo and Buffalo late in the season hold. Oh yeah, man. Listen, if you looked at the mock, you know, at the leaks, they got us playing Buffalo in like week 15 or some shit. Like one of the leaks got us playing Buffalo in like week 15. So I know it's gonna be cold. I know it's gonna probably be snowing 20, 30 mile per hour winds or some bullshit. So you know it is what it is. All right, so let me see that. Boom. I got that saved. I'm finna pull it up right now. Hey, appreciate you for sharing, Raymond. Thank you for tapping in and showing love, my guy. All right. So this is the Philadelphia Eagles official Twitter page. They will be playing the Kansas City Chiefs Monday Night Football on November the 20th. Right, so they're not going to open the season with them. But that is a game that I do not expect them to win. I think the Kansas City is the overall better team. I think that Kansas City already has the he's an Allen throws picks in the cold. Shit, he does. At the same time, though, I don't know how we gonna play in the cold. It's a different animal going from Texas and playing in a controlled environment. You know, they're going out there and playing in the elements. We ain't really fair to where we didn't play well the last time we went to Foxborough and it was cold, right? Now we won in 2021 when we went to Foxborough, but the last time that we went, you know, when Tom Brady was there, it was cold with freezing rain and shit. Dak Prescott threw like 2 interceptions or something like that. So, you know, like it wasn't a great game overall for us either. So, you know, I like our team, love our team. I think we can win that game. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that the Buffalo Bills are world beaters, but at the same time, we're gonna have to go out there and play a complete game. The weather probably gonna be too bad for us to really throw the ball around like that. So we'll have to, you know, have a offensive plan in place to be able to run the ball, win at the line of scrimmage. You know, we'll have to have a very sound plan in place in order to win the game in the manner that we need to win the game in the elements. But I think it's doable. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that the Buffalo Bills are world beaters. I don't think that Josh Allen, and I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but I think he's a little overrated. They have him as the second best quarterback in the National Football League. I really think Joe Burrow is a better quarterback than Josh Allen. You know, that's just me. You know, I know for a fact that Dak Prescott is a better passer than Josh Allen. You know, statistically, I can prove that day in and day out. I can prove that for a God-given fact. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't have this mystique and awe of the Buffalo Bills like a lot of people around the league does. They're good. You know, they're a good team, but, you know, they're not better. So, Eastside, you have eaten your PB&J. You have eaten your PB&J. That's what you said, Cap, to. So, I'm glad that you're getting your nourishment, my brother. You got to stay strong out here. Hey, DC for Life, Texas, what's up with you, man? It said Bill Burr roasting Philly is the best. Hey, man, I love tearing down the Philadelphia Eagles fans any chance I get. Any chance I get. It makes me happy. It said, give me Burrow. Listen, I think Joe Burrow the second best quarterback in the National Football League. Right? I know he's only been in the league 3 years, But he's played very well, since he's been here. So I'm gonna give him love. He's been to a Super Bowl, been to an AFC championship game, played some good football. So I like Joe Burrow, man. So I think it's Patrick Mahomes then Joe Burrow. You know what I'm saying? I think it's Patrick Mahomes then Joe Burrow. But like there is a real argument you can make for Dak Prescott over Josh Allen. I know Josh Allen made an All-Pro selection. I know that he's been paid and he's been to an AFC championship game. But to keep this into context, he went to the AFC championship game and got blown out. He got blown out when he went. He played well against Patrick Mahomes in a losing effort, and then he just lost at home in the playoffs. In bad weather, which they actually drafted him to play in. Like, they had bad weather in Wyoming. He was a big arm, mobile quarterback, strong, playing in bad weather. That's why they drafted him. They drafted him because he was supposed to be able to play well in those conditions. So even with that home field advantage, he still went out there and got outplayed by Joe Burrow. Right? He got outplayed by Joe Burrow and lost that game. So, you could make an argument for Dak Prescott over him. No, in my opinion, you can. So even though Dak Prescott led the league in interceptions, did y'all know that Josh Allen led the league in total turnovers? Because he only had one less interception, and then he had like 7 fumble losses or something crazy like that. But Josh Allen is the player that actually led the league in total turnovers. They said D Cook might be cut. Oh, D Cook might be cut by Vikings. If he gets cut, I would love for the Dallas Cowboys to sign him. We only have Tony Pollard for 1 year. He's on a 1-year contract right now. No, they're not going to talk about him. Yeah, they're not going to talk about it. It doesn't fit the narrative. The narrative is that Josh Allen is a transcendent quarterback and Dak Prescott is ass. That's the narrative the national media likes to push. The reality is that Josh Allen is a good quarterback. Dak Prescott is a good quarterback. But, like, they pick and choose, who they want to, put on a pedestal and who they want to drag through the mud. Right now, Josh Allen, it's cool to put him on a pedestal. Dak Prescott wears the Dallas Cowboys star, so it's cool to drag him and tear him down. But statistically, there's not much of a difference between Dak Prescott and Josh Allen. If you want to say, well, Josh Allen has 2 more playoff wins, that's fine, But last time I checked, like, wins are not a quarterback stat. We all know that Jimmy Garoppolo went to a Super Bowl, and we also know that Jimmy Garoppolo in the playoff games that he won has 1 touchdown to 3 interceptions in those games combined. So we know that quarterback play is not the end-all be-all for advancing in the postseason. Right? We know for a fact, that the Bears were able to go to a Super Bowl, and they had Rex Grossman as their quarterback. We know for a fact that Mark Sanchez went to back-to-back AFC championship games, and we know that he is not a very good quarterback. So, wins and postseason wins are not quarterback stats. Cook still producing. That would be a great signing. He's still top. Yeah, he's easily a top 10. Allen is one of their golden boys. Facts. Let's say he's a guy with first round pedigree. Like, he plays, in New York, which is he plays in the New York area. They got a very big fan base, the Bills Mafia. It's easy to push this narrative for them. But Dallas Cowboys, there's money in downplaying their players. There's money in hating on the Dallas Cowboys, get you a lot of clicks and interactions and shit. So they're gonna play that role. But we know what's up. We know what's up. Anybody that has Dak Prescott outside of the top 10, does not know football. And there is a realistic conversation to have for Dak Prescott being one in the top 6. Like Dak Prescott is realistically one of the top 6 or 7 quarterbacks in the National Football League. Like statistically, like everything backs that. So whatever. So let's see. I'm trying to see if we can find any more leaks out there right now. We're ramping up. We're going to get ready to do the show with West Coast and Landlord very shortly. For the schedule release. So we're gonna keep rocking, man. So let's see if we can find any more release. Name your top 10, no order. All right, so my top 10 quarterbacks in the National Football League, no order. I'm really gonna have to jot this shit down. So let me see, because it's gonna be hard for me to just name this off the top of the head. But of course, I'm gonna include Dak Prescott. I think Dak is a top 10 quarterback. I have no choice but to put Patrick Mahomes. Patty is hard. Pat Mahomes. Oh, even though I think he's overrated, I still think that Josh Allen's a top 10 quarterback. Of course, I got Joe Shiesty as a top 10 quarterback. So we're at 4 people, right? So I got Pat, Josh, Joe. I got Dak in the top 10 as well. Let's see. I guess you could put Trevor Lawrence right now as a top 10. Let's see. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 folks so far. Let's see. Who else would be deserving of the top 10? You could put Justin Herbert, even though I think Justin Herbert is a little bit lower. They say that Justin Herbert is like a top 4 or 5 quarterback. He probably like number 9 or some shit. Because listen, I know people don't act like it didn't happen, but Justin Herbert was on the losing side of a playoff game where him and his team relinquished a 27-point lead. Right, so he was the quarterback that had a historic playoff meltdown along with the rest of his team. So we're not going to just sweep that under the rug. I know people don't like talking about it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6 right there. Who else? Like right now, as the day, Kyler Murray is not a top 10 quarterback. You have to put you have to put Hurts right now. Like Hurts did make a All Pro selection last year. So going to this year, you can't say Hurts. You can't say Hurts. All right, so I got Pat, Josh, Joe, Dak, Trevor, Justin. I got Hurts. So what's that? 7. Damn. You know what? That's really something I'm gonna have to start doing. I'm gonna have to start making my own top 10 list. Let's see, because I got those boys. There's got to be somebody obvious that I'm not thinking about. Got to be somebody obvious I'm not thinking about. I don't know. Those are 7 though. Those are my top 7 in no particular order. It's gonna take me too much. It's gonna take me too much comparison. Aaron Rodgers, yeah. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. I still say A-Rod is a top 10 quarterback. So that's 8 of them. He said Dwayne says no quarterback that haven't won a playoff game shouldn't be on your list because Dak wouldn't be on no one list if he hadn't won a playoff game. That's fair. What the criteria for making body of work, and how you played last season. Yeah, so like Lamar, and it gets a little tricky, towards the end of it, right? Because they're gonna be guys like for position number 10, they're like guys are gonna be interchangeable, like Derek Carr, and could be interchangeable for somebody like I'm gonna call it like Kirk Cousins. Like those two are like interchangeable, right? Then you got guys like Lamar who are like different players. You know what I'm saying? Like as a quarterback, you wouldn't put him that far up. Like him and Hurts are similar, because they're not really winning because of their quarterback play, but they're great. They're great athletes. They're weapons on the football field. So like it gets hard. When you actually just think about judging guys as passers, and then you also got to factor in that some of the guys are dual threat quarterbacks who are maybe not as fine tuned as passers as some of these other guys, but they bring the dynamic of being a rusher and scoring that way. It's tough towards the end of the list. And then you got to think about, like, hell, am I going to leave Matthew Stafford off? Because Matthew Stafford, is like one of the most prolific passers in NFL history, and he's only a year removed from winning a Super Bowl. But he played like shit last year. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's hard. What was that list again? Body of work caught my ear. All right, so the 7 that I actually thought of, right? Okay, I said Pat, and this is in no order, but I said Pat, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, Hurts, Aaron Rodgers. And we're gonna throw Lamar Jackson in there because Lamar Jackson deserves to be in the top 10. He hasn't really been healthy the last couple of years, but when he's healthy, like he's one of the 10 best players at that position. I'm not even gonna fake the funk. So really, we got up to 9 people already. Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson. He said Fields. I don't have Fields that high. I think Fields has enough weapons around him to end top 10 this year. They got some good personnel right now. They went out there and got Claypool. They went out there and got DJ Moore. So they got some good wide receivers right now. I'm definitely playing with their ass on Madden. Yeah, fully healthy, Lamar Jackson is going to be a top 10 quarterback. So they just lead the 10 spot, and the 10 spot is very interchangeable to me. The 10 spot is very interchangeable to me because you can have what, that's sad because body of work, Russell Wilson might have made it, but he played so. Listen, this is not the first year that Russell Wilson has played bad. Like, he did not play well the year before. You know what I'm saying? That's 2 years in a row that Russell Wilson has not really played up to par. So like, he is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He is a very good quarterback, but he ain't played like it recently. So the same reason like Matt Ryan is a former MVP. Of course, he's not going to be in the top 10, right? You know what I'm saying? So body of work is part of it, but you also have to at least been playing decent. You also have to at least been playing decent for me to keep you in. You got to update your resume. You got to update your resume. Yeah, Russell Wilson. If anybody deserved to be called ass, it was actually Russ. And listen, I think people are very hard on Russell Wilson because of his the way he is. I think he rubbed people the wrong way. Very easy target, but he ain't played well. Boy ain't played well at all. But he definitely deserves to be left off the top 10. He deserves to be left off the top 10. All right, let me see if I can find some more leagues real quick. All right, so this is a alleged. Now, this is the alleged NFL schedule leak for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm finna hold on. I want to get all this in here because I'm finna save this, get this shit uploaded, and we're finna talk about it. But the Eagles do have a tough schedule. I ain't gonna lie. If they do something this season, then I can actually show them some love. If they do something this season, I can actually show them some love. So let me take a look. Oh yeah, I got that sent. Got it downloaded. All right, so this is going to be the alleged leaked schedule for the Philadelphia Eagles. Of course, we'll know in a couple minutes, right? We know about 30 minutes or so. This is the real deal Holyfield. But this is it. So allegedly, the Eagles open up in Foxborough against Bill Belichick and the Patriots. They host the Vikings on Thursday Night Football. They host the they go to the Buccaneers for Monday Night Football. Host the Commanders. Go to LA. Go to the Jets. Host the Dolphins. Go to Commanders. Dallas comes to them, and then after they bye, they get crucified. They play the Chiefs. They go to the Chiefs. Bills go to them. 49ers come to them. They come to the Cowboys. They come to the Seahawks. They play the Giants, the Cardinals, then they play the Giants again. And listen, Michael H., I would say that they beat the Patriots, but I want y'all to remember this. Bill Belichick in Foxborough, and he's going to have over a month to prepare for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's going to have over a month to prepare for the Philadelphia Eagles offense. If anything, this is going to be a tougher game than they bargained for. I don't necessarily know if they will lose to the Patriots, but this is going to be a slugfest. They have a very, very, very good defense. They have a very good defensive-minded coach. They've improved at defense all the way around. They got Christian Gonzalez. They got some other young players in there. And, I think the offense is going to take a step in the right direction this year with some of the personnel moves that they made. So, they did go get Juju Smith-Schuster. They did get Mac Jones a couple of weapons. So I don't necessarily know for a fact, that they are going to win that game. You know what I'm saying? And then listen, we're riding the Rams off. The Rams might be good this year. Like, they had a bunch of injuries last year. They had some roster turnover, this, that, and the third. But they are a year removed from winning the Super Bowl. They still got a very good defense. When they're all playing and they're healthy. They still got Cooper Kupp. They drafted some decent players. I'm not gonna write the Rams off yet, especially since they're going to LA. They will be going out to LA for their game. If you had to make the bet, you're taking Philly. Yeah, possibly. I might on a parlay because you got to pick some underdogs. You want to win some real money. Like if I'm building the ticket, like I'm gonna go for like the other sure wins, and then this one will be my money grab on the parlay. I would take the Patriots, over Philadelphia, because that would be an upset. It will be an upset, but just given the fact that it will be a road game for Philadelphia, it will be up against a good defense, a Super Bowl winning coach, all those other things. I'm really if I build a ticket, and I am like y'all know I'll be sports betting throughout the entire season. Like I'm going to build this ticket, but I'm going to pick all the other layups, and then this is going to be the one that I take a gamble on. Hey, he said wouldn't be the first time someone bet against the pass and lost to the all facts. Yeah, said Rams are like I don't really know enough about what the Rams are doing to say they're going to be good or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. I think they're going to be good. I think they can be better than last year. It's going to be tough, because of who was in their division. The Seahawks have gotten better. The 49ers got better up front. They knew they was going to have their quarterback, so they went out and got Sam Darnold. So they made some moves to shore up their weaknesses as well. So Jets might be the first loss. Jets never beat us ever. Yeah, listen, y'all start off pretty straight. Say outside of the Patriots game, just because of the timing. Like if this was, week 7 or some shit, I wouldn't give the Patriots a shot. But the fact that that they're gonna have so much time to prepare, and it's gonna be in Foxborough, I think the quarterback situation will get better now that they got actual weapons. Facts. Yeah, I think Hargrave is gonna get after Jalen Hurts. I definitely can see it. But yeah, they gotta listen. Look at this stretch right here. The stretch after their bye is a monster. Because the Chiefs, the Bills, the 49ers, the Cowboys, the Seahawks. Like that's a tough stretch for them. That's a very tough stretch. Any game they win, during that 5-game stretch is going to be earned. Really, it's a 6-game stretch, man. Because think about it, they play us 2 times. They play us. They play the Chiefs. They play the Bills. They play the 49ers, and they play us again. So that stretch right there is going to be very tough for them. Then even if the Commanders don't actually beat the Eagles, they're a very physical team. They're going to beat the Eagles up. That defensive line is going to hit. They're going to get after the quarterback. They're going to bring pressure. So they're going to have a very physical game against the Commanders. They're going to have a very emotional game against the Cowboys. They will get a bye, but then, they're going to run that gauntlet. So they have a very tough stretch of games in the middle of their season. So even if they start off well, I definitely can see them falling off, after the bye week. But listen, the Giants are a better team this year. They went and got Jalen Hyatt. They improved their offensive line. There's going to be the second year inside of this system. They kept Dexter Lawrence. They kept Saquon Barkley. So they drafted Eric Gray, who y'all know I was beating the table for Eric Gray as a running back. So they got some better offensive personnel now. They got another season in this system. So them playing the Giants, at the end of the season, they're going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. So man, I am finna jump off for a little bit. We've been on for 1 hour and 30. I'm finna call West Coast and see if everybody ready to do the show. So y'all turn y'all notifications on, man. We're gonna be doing the scheduled reveal show. It's gonna happen in about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna give Cuz a call. We're gonna be right back. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in, showing love to the channel. I need y'all to hit that like button, that share button. I need y'all to slap some Eagles fans. I need y'all to hit that cash app to support the raffle. And then, man, we'll be back shortly. God bless. Much love.